Hi everyone, welcome to today's reading. Today's spirit talks about what potential are you ignoring? For some reason, even though you have an ability, you feel that you don't have the potential to fulfill it. So you ignore it. And it's becoming latent. So there is a part of you that completely realizes that you could or should do something, but instead it feels like when that comes up as a potential, you feel like you're being manipulated or someone is just saying something nice to you to make you do something. And Spirit says that you have all that you need to fulfill the potential. So what is it that you're trying to ignore? What is it that you think I could and shouldn't? That's a stopper that you are putting in, not Spirit. And it's really important that we always think about our intentions behind any actions that we take. If you're looking for a new job, why do you apply for that job? What made you think that job was going to be great? There was something about the advert. There was something that's kind of resonated within you that you thought that could be a great stepping stone away from what I'm currently doing. Or conversely, you chose not to apply for a job because you thought to yourself, even though this job is not perfect, actually there's a high percentage of the time that I do enjoy this, but I would like to make it better. So thinking about your potential there, the potential for you to change a current job up, where is that at? These are the questions that Spirit is asking you today, because your action plan is lacking. You're just being complacent, and Spirit's being a bit cranky, so you're being a little bit lazy. If you're happy in your job, good, right? But Spirit is saying it's time to step it up. What would you step it up to? Because nothing stays the same. If we continue doing the same thing over and over again, we're just going backwards. We're not moving forward. We're not making great decisions. We're not fulfilling ourselves. We're not finding what helps us feel content and increases our knowledge and wisdom. It's just existing and not thriving. Okay, so on that note, we'll pick 3 cards. You know the deal. Just randomly, the left, the right, and the middle. Pick one of those, or you can take all 3. Lefties. Yeah, so this is the sense of I can't, couldn't, shouldn't, because that will upset the balance of the equilibrium in the stratosphere or something. That people will be annoyed with you if you really go for what you want. If we didn't do things in our lives because we were worried about what other people think, that's the past. That's the old you that was told, shush, shut up, don't be important. Your spirit team is now saying, open up to the real potential and take advantage of that. Righties. Well, Spirit did say the word lazy before. And to be fair, the energy has just changed. We're heading towards Christmas. We're heading towards summer. No one really feels like putting themselves really out there. And so Spirit is saying, use that time to connect to Spirit. Use that time to talk to them about what you really are seeing, because the Mercury retrograde doesn't finish, for a couple of weeks. The Mercury is doing its best to get going back up to speed, but there's still more. The tail always has a bit of a whack in it, right? So Spirit is saying for you to utilize this time to really think about what you wish for, what you think your potential could lead to, and be aware of those road humps or stoppers that you're putting in there. Middle card. When things feel hard, Spirit reminds you that is just a moment in time and it will change. When it feels difficult, when there's a storm. I took my dog for a walk recently and was blowing like stink, and when I put him in the dog park, he just stood there with his ears flapping, going backwards, and he just looked at me like, why are we here? This is very unpleasant. So it was a moment in time. By the time I took him home, the wind had stopped. Classic, right? So this is what Spirit is saying. When there is a storm, when there is a difficulty or a road hump, it's just a moment in time and we can get through it. Trust that. On that note, have a wonderful day.